The year is 2024. A new kind of war is brewing. It is not fought with soldiers in the traditional sense. It is fought with code, with algorithms, with machines that think for themselves. This is not a scene from a science fiction movie. This is the new reality of warfare. It is happening now. Inside a darkened command center, screens flicker with data streams. Men and women watch, their faces illuminated by the glow of tactical displays. But they are not in direct control. They are observers. The machines are identifying targets. They are assessing threats. They are executing commands without a human finger on a trigger. The technology has been developing in the shadows for years. It started with simple remote-controlled drones. Then came semi-autonomous systems. Now, we are on the cusp of full autonomy. Weapons that can independently search for, identify, and eliminate targets without human intervention. This leap forward is as significant as the invention of gunpowder or the atomic bomb. We will peel back the layers of secrecy and complexity surrounding these autonomous weapons. We will explore how they work. We will show where they are being used. And we will reveal the critical gaps in our laws and our ethics that this technology is exposing. At the heart of this technological revolution lies one simple, yet profoundly disturbing question. Can a machine decide who lives and who dies? This is no longer a philosophical debate for a university classroom. It is a practical, urgent problem for generals, politicians, and every citizen of the world. As we hand over more and more control to artificial intelligence, we are forced to confront this moral boundary. Where do we draw the line? Should a machine, an algorithm with no conscience, no empathy, no understanding of human life, be given the ultimate authority on the battlefield? To answer it, we will embark on a journey with three major reveals. First, we will uncover the true capabilities of this technology today. We will go beyond the speculation and the hype to show you what these autonomous systems can actually do. Our second reveal will take you to the front lines. We will use map animations and expert analysis to show you where these systems are reportedly being deployed. Finally, our third reveal will expose the dangerous void at the center of this new arms race. We will investigate the legal and ethical gaps. This is the most perilous gap of all. Our technology has outrun our laws. The journey toward autonomous weapons did not begin overnight. It started with a simple, yet revolutionary idea. A human operator could control a machine from a safe distance. A pilot sat in a container, thousands of miles away, watching a screen. They held a joystick, guiding the aircraft through foreign skies. But they were still entirely dependent on a human. Every turn, every decision was made by a person. This was the first generation. It was called man-in-the-loop technology. For a weapon to be fired, a human had to identify the target, confirm it was hostile, and press the button. But as technology advanced, human reaction time was starting to be seen as a liability, a bottleneck in the system that needed to be optimized. The next step was logical. It was called man-on-the-loop. In this phase, the machine was given more responsibility. The machine would propose a course of action. The human operator would then give a simple yes or no. Systems like Israel's Iron Dome air defense are a perfect example. A human supervisor can override the system, but in the heat of an attack, it is designed to operate on its own. This was the critical step toward true autonomy. The machine was now making recommendations, and soon it would be making decisions. As the technology evolved, so did the military thinking that governed it. Strategists saw the potential for decision superiority. Better decisions, faster than the enemy. OODA loop, classic concept and flowchart. Observe, orient, decide, act. It's the decision-making cycle in combat. AI could compress the loop to near-instant speeds. Human pilots, seconds or minutes. AI, microseconds. Military planners couldn't ignore this. A new and powerful set of players entered the arena. These were not the traditional defense contractors. These were technology companies. Suddenly, companies known for search engines, social media, and smartphones found themselves at the center of the global arms industry. This created deep internal conflicts within the tech world. Many engineers and programmers were uncomfortable with lethal uses of their work. In 2018, thousands of Google employees protested the company's involvement in Project Maven, a Pentagon AI program to analyze drone footage. The backlash led Google not to renew the contract. Despite protests, collaboration between big tech and big military continues to grow. For every company that steps back, others step forward for lucrative government contracts. At the core of every autonomous weapon is a perception system. It is a complex array of sensors. The AI takes the separate data streams from all its different sensors and combines them to build a single, more accurate, and more reliable model of the world around it. Sophisticated AI algorithms are trained to recognize patterns within the data. It is fed millions of images. It learns to distinguish between them based on their shape, their heat signature, and how they move. This perception is not perfect. If an AI has only been trained on images of tanks in the desert, it might struggle to identify one in a snowy forest. This fused data creates a dynamic, real-time map of the environment. This digital model of reality is what the machine uses to make decisions. Once the machine has built its worldview, it enters the decision-making phase. This is a pre-programmed set of rules that tells the machine what to do with the information it has gathered. Mission: Patrol Zone Alpha. Target: T-72. Tanks: ROE. Engage if conv. 95%. This is where a commander's intent is turned into a series of logical steps for the machine to follow. This entire loop, from sensor data to action, can happen in a fraction of a second. It is a continuous, rapid cycle of processing and acting. It does not get tired. It does not feel fear. It does not feel anger. It simply executes its instructions. If those rules are flawed, or if its perception of the world is inaccurate, it will still follow them. A mistake made at the speed of light is a mistake that cannot be recalled. When an autonomous weapon makes a mistake and kills an innocent person, who is responsible? This is the accountability gap. Is it the programmer, the manufacturer, the commander who deployed the weapon? This diffusion of responsibility lets everyone claim they're not to blame. If a family's home is destroyed, and the answer is simply, the algorithm made a mistake, they're left with no recourse. The modern laws of war are based on principles that require human judgment. The principle of proportionality prohibits attacks that would cause civilian harm that is excessive in relation to the expected military advantage. How do you program proportionality? Can it make the moral judgment about what is excessive? This is not a mathematical problem. It is a deeply human one. A human soldier might hold their fire because of a gut feeling that something is wrong. They might see a child's toy near a target and pause. An algorithm has no gut feelings. This disagreement has led to a stalemate in international forums, while the technology continues to advance at a breathtaking pace. Our laws are falling dangerously behind our weapons. One of the most terrifying risks is the potential for rapid, unintended escalation. This scenario is known as a flash war, spiraling out of control in seconds or minutes, long before human leaders can even understand what is happening. The world is now at a critical juncture, facing a choice between several plausible futures. One path leads to an all-out arms race. A second possible future is heavy regulation. A third path is negotiated limits. The path we take is not decided. It will be shaped by choices we make today. Public awareness is the first and most critical step. The conversation can no longer be confined to classified briefings. It must happen out in the open, in our parliaments, in our universities, and in our homes. The central question is no longer just for generals and engineers. It is a question for all of humanity and demands an urgent answer. before the choice is taken out of our hands completely.